Hey there guys, Peter here, and today I want to show you this. Oh, it's so beautiful. I am a guy that usually looks at functionality first and then think about look. But this case, oh my god. On top of looking stunning, it has some really neat little things that makes me love it. I mean, look at it. If you want style, this is style. Anyways, let's check it out. The front and the two side panels are made out of 5mm thick tempered glass. Usually not a big fan of glass cases. I mean, it will be nightmare to clean and maintain, but some people seem to love it. And why wouldn't they? I mean, look at this. The front panel is literally the fractal design defined as front panel, with the plastic front replaced with tempered glass. No door, it's just the glass. There is a small bracket on the inside of the glass that I couldn't find the proper image that will show it well enough, but I think I've done a good job highlighting it. So the goal of that bracket is to visually hide the vents on the side. So when you look from the front panel through the glass, you don't see through the vents. Nice touch when it comes to visual uniformity, but there is an issue. The issue is that we have already restricted airflow from the closed front by the glass. It's just those side vents, and we're additionally restricting the side vents with this bracket just because of the looks. But it looks really good. Anyways, the front panel connections are the standard stuff. Dual USB 3, dual USB 2, microphone and headphone jack, power and reset button, and the fan controller. And having a fan controller is always a plus. No matter what, the fan controller itself is wired up to a fan hub for 5 fans. Some reviewers have expressed disappointment that this is not a PWM fan hub, it's just a standard fan hub. I disagree heavily with that. Okay, which one is easier for you? Flipping a switch that is on the front of the case, or fiddling with a software hoping that there will be no bugs and no issues with it and that the motherboard will actually do what it's supposed to do? No, I'm fine with just the mechanical switch. Actually, I prefer just the mechanical switch. The big issue with this implementation of the fan controller, although for me it's a big issue with the fans as well as the fan controller, is that the controller have 3 settings. Low, high and off. The LEDs of the fans, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the fans have a white LEDs. So the brightness of the LEDs is connected to the fan speed. The high setting on the fan controller will give you better airflow and brighter lights. The low setting will give you less airflow, quieter operation, but dimmer lights. And there is an off switch. The off switch will give you a good night's sleep without any lights and without any airflow in the case, and there is my issue with it. It's basically an off button. The fans turn off just as the lights turn off. The solution to that basic issue is coming right at the end of the video. Moving on to the roof. The roof is entirely covered with a magnetic dust filter. Good, that's good. Fractal design, do you see that? It is that easy. Just like the universally hated Thermaltake suppressor F51, the visual uniformity of the case is not destroyed by a simple fan installation. Define series. Anyways, my feeling about the fractal design cases lately is completely different topic. Looking at the rear side is the standard alignment of exhaust fan, in this case it's 140mm, 7 PCI Express slots, power supply mount hole, etc, all that jazz, nothing out of the ordinary. Moving on to the right side. After we remove the glass panel, the first thing I care to note is the power supply compartment. I love the idea of power supply cover, of separate compartment for all the cables and the entire thing. I just love the idea of it. The power supply mount has removable dust filter, as it is standard these days. In the front parts of the compartment there is a hard drive cage with trays for 2 mechanical hard drives. People still use mechanical drives and I don't see a reason why should I stop. Anyways, I love that they gave us the option of having mechanical mounts. Then we have the 3 SSD brackets on the top of the power supply compartment. So in total we have 3 SSDs and 2 hard drive capacity. More than enough for most users. The CPU cutout on top of that seems a bit small, and some reviewers have expressed their issues with it. It seems to not be perfectly placed. It seems that it's not perfectly placed for comfortable change of the backplate of the motherboard. Anyways, looking toward the front of the case, we see the fan hub and the cable routing holes. But right in front of them, there is a larger routing hole that I highlighted in orange and an indent in the case for easier cable routing that I have highlighted in green. Anyway, I think this is fairly adequate. There are Velcro straps. It comes with a lot of tie-down points, so the cable management should be really easy and comfortable. Anyway, moving on the other side, or the business side of things as people call it, we are greeted with the large PSU cover with the Anidees logo. The motherboard location is empty as expected, there is nothing there. And then on the front there is the weird plastic shroud. This tiny little piece of plastic plays two very important roles. First off, it covers the cables that come out from the backside of the case, and second, well, you see those 3 rails? For lack of better term, I'll use the word rails. They're specifically placed there, so when you install a graphic card that is huge and heavy, this rail will grab the PCB of the card and hold it, providing the support for the weight. This helps you with sagging and protects the PCI Express slot from damage because of the weight. It is really a nice idea. Anyways, I have a small issue with that plastic cover. There is a dead zone right above it that I highlighted in pink because I love pink. Anyways, remember the NZXT S340? That case have a similar cover to hide cables, but it is alongside the entire height. It looks good, it looks uniform. That thing does not. It could have easily been extended up to the top, and since there is nothing above it, there would have been no changes whatsoever. I don't really see a reason why it is limited to this size specifically. Anyways, I need to say that all those things are minor gripes. This case is not made to be perfection in functionality. It is made to look good. And I must say, it does look good. It's all style, and I love it. And for the cost, currently it costs $150 or 150 pounds in Britain, or I don't know how much it will be in Europe, but I'm not expecting more than 150 euro. Anyways, people have already seen it on sale for as low as $99. And for what you get, even 150 is a good price. I mean, Jesus, you get 4 fans, with lighting, with fan hub, with PSU cover to hide the cable mess, with GPU support bracket for heavier GPUs that prevent sagging, with 420mm front radiator support, with 360mm roof radiator support, with tinted tempered glass panels. And that is really it, isn't it? The tinted glass panel. That makes this case from just good to great. If that was just a standard steel case with a window and those features, I would have not been making this video right now. And the LED fans, the white light is the perfect light in any color build, no matter what. And you having 4 of them, giving you good airflow no matter the restricted front. However, I don't like the fact that turning off the light also turns off the fans. So my solution could cost you some extra, but it works and it's really decent. First off, sell the fans that you get with that case and get yourself whatever fans you deem worthy. I mean, if you're making a blue system, I don't think you'll agree with getting a red fan, so you can easily get a blue fans. Anyways, what you need to do next is just get yourself an LED strip. Something like the NZXT LED strips, they even give you control over the brightness. And there you have it, you have 4 fans with LED lighting. Anyways, I'm thinking of making a video of black and white build based around this case. but that will be another thing entirely. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this overview, and if you did, you can hit the like button down below. If you did not, well, the dislike button is right next to it. I'm expecting your comments and suggestions in the comment section. You can check some of my other videos, and I'll see you in the next one.